Welcome back. We're going to dive into the next reading, which I think is going to be, you know what, let's pull a card. Let's pull a card and see. Who needs the next reading? Scorpio. Welcome back, Scorpio people and placements. Let's get you a quick idea of the energy. Scorpio people and placements. Coming out of some kind of conflict, transformation, okay. Scorpio people and placements. Could be to do with the feminine. Something about empowerment, maybe. Yeah, there was a lack of self-care in the past. There could have been something about temptation or deception. Tell me more, Scorpio. Something about your vulnerability or their vulnerability. Decisions, okay. Twin flames, all right. Scorpio. Something about autumn. Maybe you feel like there's some kind of like forward momentum or movement or new social connections in autumn. New socializing. Yeah, there was something about like a lack of self-love or bad intentions in the past, but potentially, Scorpio. Somebody could be coming out of doubts or lack that you could have been dealing with a fire sign. Tell me more, Scorpio. Someone didn't have the action or courage to begin something. Something about divine timing is at play here. There's something about planting seeds after some kind of, I heard, ruin or, yeah, coming out of some kind of conflict. There could be like connection or communication or some kind of understanding, at least, if not that. Like Mercury can also rule the mind. So, Scorpio, for your highest team timeline, what are the messages for their highest good for Scorpio? Cardinals, darkest hour here, candle magic and Father Christmas, interesting. There in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul, swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. Okay. Number 9, letting go, Sag energy. It says, longest night, abyss void. This could be in your romantic life. Light and darkness go hand in hand. Just as the day turns to night, the soul must also go through periods of highs and lows. A low is called the dark night of the soul, a period where you feel lost, confused, or removed from spirit. Everyone, this is to help you get on track so you can actually see. If there's a lot of darkness around you, then it's easy to find the light, right? There's only one direction. Everyone appreciates will experience the dark night of the soul at some point, and you will and it makes you more powerful, stronger, transformed, rebirth energy, right? At some point, you will likely experience many over your lifetime. It's common for the darkest night to appear during times of extreme stress or disruption, and while this process is unpleasant, you will undoubtedly lose something. Things will be for the better when you emerge from the journey. It's kind of like we need compost, right? The darkest hours appeared because you're being asked to examine what's absolutely necessary for joy. Is it money, love, fame, respect? Imagine being free of it. The darkest hour reminds you that material things are not necessary for happiness. The happiness is something available to you with or without material success. It's connection to your path, right? To God, divinity, whatever you work with. You may feel as though you have to, or your spirit team, be where you are, but that isn't true. You are being guided to find true happiness within your spirit. Do not be afraid of change, and do not be scared to let go. Doing so means you can see the light even when life feels hopeless. Also, lighting candles could help. Self-focused happiness provides a guiding light. When you're lost in the darkest hour, it actually alleviates. It's kind of like if you're stressing over a problem, you're just stressing and stressing, you're never going to find the solution, right? But if you allow yourself to do something else or take your mind off of it or have fun or something, it could help. It'll point the way home and help you to recover. Okay. Mistletoe in the reverse on the... Alrighty, let's get your advice from some tarot, I think. Alrighty, from the angels for Scorpio people and placements. What is their highest timeline advice from their spirit team? 10 of Cups. Play more. 10 of Wands, okay. And we have 6 of Wands, okay. Knight of Wands and the World. So something could be closing out, or you might need to take control over your life, the devil here. So this could be about karmic cycles, fears, but also overcoming them so that you're the master in charge, farming, right? And that's what Saturn rules. What's their advice? Can you clarify more? King of Cups, okay. Analyzing your emotions, temperance. So this could be balancing some kind of level of peace in your life or investing in that. Temperance is about alchemizing something. Sagittarius energy, Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely. So there's no rush here. And the Star, yeah, moving towards healing in the future will really help you as well. Gorgeous. Okay. So this could be about changing your mind or decision or tactics. Tell me more, Scorpio. You don't need advice from friends, or maybe there was something about that caused some kind of issues. I don't know, Scorpio. Or maybe you care too much about what others think, Scorpio. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, slow and steady. And it's like you're discovering something. Yeah, your finances will be improving, it looks like. Yeah, you could have some kind of heartache. There's something about becoming more dependable or sincere. You're learning through a period of frustrations. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So this could be a feminine around you doing this, or this could be you towards them. There could be something about saving your money if you're planning on moving, or that you might get a good deal on a house. Someone could have great pride or ego, and this is what the temptation is for this person. They might need to heal that. Yeah, you're gonna have success in something. Something could be ending or coming out of your life. It says persevere and you'll overcome affairs with your family. Okay, you're on the road. Okay, tell me more. Someone could be leaving your life. Okay, Scorpio. A dark man could be being tempted or is learning something. Scorpio. Or there's some kind of like darkness is shedding. It's kind of like when we don't ever like face our fears, they kind of just lurk in our corners of our like personality. And then when we do that deep shadow work, we realize the like more we actually like really get to go deeper, right? And you see more facets of things. So yeah, someone could have some kind of sorrow over a loss. Let's get the other half for my lovely Scorpios. Yeah, there's something temporary. It's like you're coming out of some kind of issue. Tell me more, Scorpio. Someone needs to watch their money. Go slowly but surely. Balance out your spending. Focus on your budget. Don't overspend because of emotions as well. Like if you can maybe spend wisely at this time as well, that could be helpful. There could be something about strategizing money solutions. Or this just could be like long-term plans regarding money. Seek out information that will help you. Interesting. Ladder. Climbing towards success or out of a hole or something. Scorpio's advice. Oh. Wow, individuality. I like that. So let's see, 53. This could be about following your own unique soul path, maybe studying your birth chart, synastry, composite aspects. I didn't realize that this was the last one. That's crazy. And they printed it right onto the cover. That's crazy. I guess that's very unique compared to the other pages. You're one of one. This card means your unique gifts and your unique gifts are being highlighted at this time. How are you going to tap into your unique gifts if you don't do the shadow work? A space only you can occupy. And you can see how she has the yellow umbrella, but there's like black ones around her. And it looks like it kind of looks like a rainy day, but she's having a fucking ball. And you know what? That kind of vibes because I love rainy days. I like sunny days too, but I like rainy days too sometimes because it like lets people like get off the streets. No offense. A space only you can occupy, a role tailor-made for you, born to stand out from the crowd and be recognized for it. Fitting in is overrated. There's just saying that like one person is smart, but a group is dumb sometimes. But I mean, they can work together. I don't know. Depends if there is some kind of like common goal. But otherwise, you may feel ostracized or misunderstood in the nonconformity, but that's a small price to pay for being special. So this could be about follow the spark. Interesting. I feel like there's a go-ahead. Or there is going to be a road or later times, light approaching you, but this could be happening in divine timing. There's something about how you compare yourself to others, or if you do that. Let's see, 34. It says, we are all on our own journeys. We can try on someone else's skin as much as we want, but we end up having to be smaller in order to fit in. So maybe this is about really focusing on what makes you special and unique and what you should be proud of. Like, for example, your ancestors, or the knowledge or the experiences you've had, or what you've been drawn to in your life, or your personality, your birth chart. This card shows up when you are exactly where you need to be, and yet you feel like you don't measure up to the image, expectation, or public perception of another. So why are you comparing yourself to others? Is the question. What you value in others you possess. Consider what envy and comparison are trying to teach you about your own desires and why you won't let yourself have them. So you need to like embody your soul and embody your happiness and joy, and then you don't feel jealous of anybody because it's like you're already living your truth. You're living with God. You're living with like just expressing yourself. Really, like you don't see like a cherry blossom being jealous of like a strawberry or something. I don't know. It's just like they just grow. You know what I mean? They just go. They just bloom, and it's beautiful. And yeah. Anyways, yeah, so divine timing. Let's get you some juicy messages, Scorpios, from your highest teams of love and light. It's valuable message. Oh, shit, someone's name could be James. I heard Red James, Red Dog, maybe. Color red could be relevant, like someone could be redhead. Scorpio. Stand in your power to bring it in. So maybe you didn't feel the self-worth in the past, self-love in the reverse, BC. So maybe just because, or something about British Columbia, perhaps. BC. Interesting. Hang with people who fit in your future, who fit your future. So do you have the same values and strategies and goals? They were trying to overwhelm you. Take action one step at a time. Need to better distinguish people that are not for your highest good. and you're not in sync with them. Okay, interesting. Listen to your gut and your feelings. Waking, making room for it to drop into your life. Interesting. And we have fake people looking for problems. So maybe somebody was fake here. I don't know. Let's get some extra messages. I don't feel like that was enough. Scorpio from your height. I was seeing Scooby Doo. Maybe somebody here likes dogs. Scorpio. What about a gift? Scorpio. Do hex breakers and road openers. People have sent negative energy. Clear, protect, and strengthen. So you need to, it's kind of like an immunity, right? Your immune system. You go out and interact with different people, but there's different energies, different auric fields, different intentions. I think that's why like some celebrities probably go crazy. You know what I mean? Like they really, I feel like the high, like if you have a lot of people after you are looking at you, you need to have like strong self-care, boundaries, because it's just like, ugh, you know? They're not processing, just regurgitating, reaction based. Interesting. So somebody needs to like learn more, integrate some kind of knowledge deeper or something potentially. That's usually there's a great saying I heard from Haley Comet's channel. She said, let me just stretch. She said, a thorn of experience is worth a forest of warning. I thought that was really intriguing because it's so true. Like you hurt yourself once, you burn your finger on the stove, you will definitely remember. I remember I got really burned once. It took like weeks to heal. It was on my elbow. Anyways, be more open-minded. That really sucked. Be more open-minded. Be guided by intuition. The secret's out. Don't gaslight yourself. Trust everything in your life will work out for the best. Yeah, making room for it to drop into your life. Okay, we have get into a new TV show. Okay, interesting. So maybe there's like new media that your guides want to show you or lead you towards. We'll get you. I think we'll get you. We'll do a familiar. Keep it fun. Keep it fresh. Scorpio. Oh shit! Potency. Okay, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Just heard that. Actually, I'm gonna use this new deck. I love this deck. I don't want to leave you guys out. Scorpio. Let's use this beautiful animal oracle from your highest team of love and light, from the highest timeline, Angel Michael, and other guardians, deities, and ancestors. Purification, and we have the snail, trust in the invisible, the snail and the huckleberry. So let's go ahead and see that. Huckleberry fin, safety on the top, the eel and the iris. I'm actually going to read the eel and the iris. Let's see. Eels are furtive creatures, often burying themselves in the murky depths. The idiom or idiom, I don't know how you say that. Slippery as an eel refers to the eel's ability to escape harm. I think the eel spirit animal probably has like meanings, like especially since they're like electricity. A lot of creatures in the ocean have like abilities that are not so common sometimes, or we don't document on other species on land. The iris is the tall, hardy flower from which the fleur de lis, a medieval symbol of power and victory, is derived. Together, the stealthy eel and the mighty iris indicate safety in our homes, relationships, and work. Hey, somebody could speak French here. Now is a good time to establish healthy boundaries. If others take offense, don't fret over the reaction. Stand firm in your power like the iris. What do I need in order to feel safe? How can I extend safety to others? The skunk, protection. Skunk and magnolia. Okay. We're going to check out the snail next. Okay, they're showing me the skunk one, so I guess we'll just skip to that real quick. Protection. The skunk knows how to shield itself by spraying its foes with a foul odor. Its black and white fur serves as a warning to all would-be assailants. Similarly, the magnolia is known for large, waxy leaves and copious blooms. Its thick-petaled flowers are some of the oldest on Earth, having evolved to endure damage from beetles. You're safe, your boundaries are respected, and your home is intact. Remember that when you're protected, it becomes your duty to protect others. Extend your shelter to those without one. How can I protect others? Who or what makes me feel safe? And the snail, let's see if we can get that one. Trust in the invisible. The determined, deliberate snail carries its home on its back. While it might seem simple, humble creature, the spiral of the shell pretends great mystery, representing the cycle of life. Like the snail, the huckleberry is sometimes associated with smallness and insignificance. A huckleberry in the late 19th century slang was a person of little consequence. However, its powerful fruit grows plentifully, offering life-sustaining nutrients to both humans and woodland creatures. Together, the snail and the huckleberry invite an appreciation of what is beneath the surface and trust in what cannot be seen. Now is a good time to follow your bliss, trusting in invisible supports. With great risk comes great reward. When have I benefited from trusting in subtle cues? How can I look towards appearances, beyond appearances, towards deeper meaning? Okay, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Take care.